For the last how many years, Tito Mikey has been synonymous to mukhang pera, wag magtipid, magsipag. I don't want people to remember me that way anymore.
In terms of experimentation, how do you now create a healthy level of experimentation to see what works and what doesn't?
That's the difference. Siguro yung na-build kong brand. I made myself the niche. Until now, bro, si Tito Mikey, ano ba talaga siya?
How fulfilled are you with this industry that you chose in content creation?
I'm really, really happy where I am right now. I see no problem. Again, I always say this. Content is different from grateful. Being grateful is different from being content.
Para iniisip ng mga tao kasi, pag freedom, wala kang ginagawa.
I think it starts with grinding 100%. Ito lang gagawin ko. Tuloy. And I think I went through that naman. Pero hindi ko na naalagaan sarili ko. Hindi na ako nakaka-workout because everything was just there. So I guess dun ko nawala yung sarili ko. Baka nga bumibigat yung bulsa ko, pero bumibigat din ako. So parang hindi ako naging masaya with it.
It's all about putting your head down, doing the work, not saying no to anything that comes your way. Kasi nga, we've talked about this offline, and if I can share this, na parang may praning kang...
I'm never comfortable. Never. Ako yung, anong kailangan gawin? The paranoia, hindi pa rin siya nawawala.
Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, Small Conversations with huge impact. My name is Alec Cuenca and I am your host. And before anything else, thank you so much for all of the love, all of the support, all of the lahat ng subscribers namin dito sa channel na to. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Spotify, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys as well. And really excited for today dahil, we do this like yearly thing. It's kind of like an annual thing na 3 years in a row that you know. Four years.
4 years, man.
Bro,
4 years. Graduate na, bro.
Kung babal, iba pa yung buhok mo.
Fourth year. 4 years na. 4 years.
No, pero one of the most insightful for me in terms of the conversations pagdating sa growth mindset and of course, motivation comes with it, is none other than to have another conversation here with Tito Mikey Reyes. Welcome again to the show.
Grabe, no? Yearly, no?
Yeah.
Parang ano ko to eh. Na-realize ko yung character development natin kada balik dito eh. So ngayon pag-uusapan na naman natin ang changes from last year to this year. Thank you for having me as usual, brother.
Yeah, it's usually the checkpoint pag ganito ginagawa natin. No, but the last year's episode, we talked about how, in a sense, you took us step back, right? Found a little bit more balance, in what you're doing in life. But this year is totally different.
Yeah.
There's a completely different script for you dahil, again, for me, at least from a viewer's perspective, I could see you grinding more. I could see you working more, at least in the sense of working out as well with, your wins sa bahay mo in the gym and everything. Can you share with us anong biggest difference in terms of the grind and the perspective or the mindset that you have coming into this year compared to last year?
I think with our conversation last year, one of the main focuses that we always talk about is we were in a space na we were trying to establish ourselves financially. Even from our first episode, 4 years ago. Yun na talaga eh. Like, nandun tayo sa phase na yun eh. Na talagang you have to find a way to establish yourself financially para from there, parang feeling ko maraming ma-unlock eh when you get there, di ba? I think we can agree with that. And we always talk about wag magtipid, magsipag, mukha tayong pera, as long as wala tayong naapakan, wala tayong inaargabyado, we just go, trabaho tayo. And I think this year, or after that episode we had last year, parang I'm still in that mold na parang trabaho tayo. Kasi at the end of the day, marami tayong gustong bilhin, marami tayong gustong maranasan, ma-experience. But I think I'm slowly shifting to realizing that as much as I enjoy the good stuff in life, the good stuff, the material stuff, diba? I'm starting to enjoy the freedom a little bit more. Parang sa akin bigla, as much as I love working, I think ang biggest benefit right now is the freedom that you get with how much you worked or you're working.
Yeah.
Kasi I think hindi mo na ako kayang, kunyari lang you offer me something na more money, more ganyan, pero yung freedom mo babawasan. I think Ay, pass ako. Kasi parang nung start, ang tingin ko parang when we were starting to experience financial stability, parang, uy, ang sarap nito ah. More. Kasi wala namang masama eh, di ba?
Yeah.
If that's something you enjoy, that's something you love. Pero ngayon, nandun na ako sa, okay lang ako medyo mag-step back ng konti dyan. Basta my freedom is mine, di ba? I wanna be able to do the stuff that I wanna do. I wanna be able to work out at any time that I want. I mean, when I say anytime I want, kaya mong, alam mo yung industry natin, kaya mong ayusin yung schedule mo.
Yeah.
You know, hindi siya set, hindi siya fixed. I think that's one of the reasons also why I decided to not have a regular job. Unlike yung nagkaroon ako ng time na nasa news ako, di ba? And it was tough for me to give my 5 to 8 p.m. even though that was just 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 to 9. Ang hirap na alam mong may something ka within the day na regular.
Yeah.
Gusto mo yung naayos mo yung schedule mo. So I think freedom-wise, I think that's the one thing that I've been really enjoying the past year.
Yeah. And did you know that freedom, nakasama yung freedom dito sa parang sa success na
Parang sa akin,
tinagad
yun ang
mo?
success na ngayon. It's funny because, I don't know if it's character development. I don't want to say it's character development, but it's a realization na I've had a couple of months now or a year now. Parang, yun ang success sa akin. It's really being free to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I believe that you can buy time. Ngayon, na-realize ko na, you can actually buy time. I mean, obviously, you can't add days to your life. You can't add a year to your life with money. If you become unhealthy, you can't buy health. I mean, you actually can. Gets mo may mga bagay na hindi mo mabibili. You can't literally buy
Time.
more days,
Yeah.
more weeks, more years into your life. But with financial stability, kaya mong bumili ng oras eh.
Yeah.
Kasi, like, honestly ako, I would rather, if I wasn't good at something, I'm not gonna spend time on that. I'm gonna get someone to do that for me, and then I can focus on the things that I am good at, or that I enjoy, and I may have spent a little more money hiring someone to do this, which is to some irresponsible, but for me, that's time.
Yeah.
I bought myself, let's say, meron akong ano ngayon na parang even my friends. Kasi before, looking back, I used to drive an Uber, di ba? I mean, nakwento ko sa yun. I'm sure may mga nanonood. So dati nag-Uber ako, nag-try ako mag-Uber. Dito nga nag-shift yung mindset ko from being a regular job person na nag-shift siya na-realize ko ano ako, pare. Alam mo dati regular job. So I tried the regular job, corporate, 9 to 5, try ko yun. Tapos nung nag-grab ako or Uber during that time, parang the more you put in, the more you get out of it. And may obsession ako na after you make that first trip, nahatid mo siya, nababa mo siya, napindot mo yung end trip, iba yung fulfillment sa kanya. Uy, nakaisa ako. Isa pa. Isa pa. So parang in my head, the more I do today, the more I'm gonna get out of it. Versus, it won't motivate me if you tell me I have to be here 9 to 5, whether I finish one task, 500 tasks, I'm still gonna get paid on the 15th, the same amount. Hindi ako ma-motivate. That's just me. A lot of people work differently. Ako, nanggigigil ako dun Kaya bumagay sa akin yung content Kasi after one piece of content, tapos na yan Once I put it out there, next, ano na yung next? Iniisip ko na yan. So,
and you can scale it as well. Kung gusto mong
diba?
10 content
exactly.
ngayon,
Walang hadlang, walang bawal. Dati, di ba, parang, you only can put out one piece of content a day. Once every 2. Hindi ako naniniwala dyan. Kaya ko maglabas in an hour, 3. Kung talagang nandun yung content, hindi siya pilit, then I'm gonna do that. Wala akong pakialam, di ba? So, dun ko na-realize after I did the Uber thing, dun ko na-realize na parang, bagay sa akin yung ganito Training, naging fitness trainer ako, di ba? So, bumagay sa akin yung after one client, isa pa, tas isa pa, tas isa pa, tas isa pa. So, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So, with that though, nagkaroon ako ng obsession na, so I can work 24/7.
Isn't parang the thing with freedom, parang iniisip ng mga tao kasi, pag freedom, wala kang ginagawa.
Yeah.
But with what you're saying, freedom is the ability to choose kung
you can say no. You have the freedom to say no now. I think it starts with grinding 100%. Ito lang gagawin ko. Tuloy. And I think I went through that naman past siguro starting 2020 when I started to create content hanggang siguro last year, yung talagang grind.
Non-stop.
And nakalimutan ko na nga yung sarili ko di ba? I was in a place na I may have had kahit papaano papano gumanda yung financial status ko or stability. Pero hindi ko na naalagaan sarili ko, hindi na ako nakaka-workout because everything was just there. Doon ka naka-focus eh. So I guess doon ko nawala yung sarili ko. Doon ko nawala talaga na parang okay, baka nga bumibigat yung bulsa ko pero bumibigat din ako.
Yeah.
So parang hindi ako naging masaya with it. There was a time talaga na I was career-wise, you could have said na, uy, medyo nagkaka-success na ako career-wise, content creation-wise. Pero ako, mentally, I wasn't there. Kasi hindi na ako nakaka-workout. I couldn't spend time doing my hobbies.
Yeah.
And maano ako, bro, ma-escape ako eh. Gusto ko yung, excited ako sa alone time ko, bro. Yung makakauwi ako, tas magle-lego ako. Tapos mag-workout ako mag-isa. Na-excite ako doon talaga. And ginawa ko siyang content eh. So, hindi na siya totally Hindi na ako nagigilty ng wild na parang, oh my gosh, I'm spending so much time doing this, enjoying myself, pero hindi ko nagagawin content ko. So, siguro doon sumakto lang na, uy, nako-content ko siya. So, it kind of hits two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Yung time ko, it could be spent mentally recharging, but at the same time, I'm able to work. So anyway, balik ako dun sa, I realized that you can buy money. So nag-Uber ako dati. A friend of mine, a close friend of mine, sabi sa akin, bro, arkilay na kita. Kasi may mga kailangan ako gawin today eh. So, ikaw na lang driver ko for today. No judgment. No ego. Oh, sige, game. So, hinire niya ako. Technically, hinire niya ako for the day. Now, if I had a bigger ego during that time, wala naman akong ipagyayabang eh. So, why not? Diba? That's money. That's a job. So, sige, go. So, I was hired by a friend of mine to drive him around, meeting. So now that I'm in a space na kahit papano, mayroon ng maitutulong, ganun ako ngayon. I make sure that my friends who are also trying to find their way, kahit papano matulungan ko sila. So yeah, sometimes I have friends from my Papawis group na parang, uy bro, kailangan ma-service tong kotse ko. Gusto mo dali mo? Kasi maghihintay ako 3 oras sa Toyota eh. Ayoko naman. So for them, syempre, oh sige, game pare, walang problema. So for me, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Number one, I'm able to help a friend na kahit papano, that's extra income. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Like, dali mo lang siya for me. And at the same time, I buy myself time. That 3-hour window, 4-hour, 5-hour window could be spent doing something that I need to do.
Yeah.
That can help me, whatever it is, financially, emotionally, mentally.
Yeah.
Diba? So, I really believe in being able to buy time. Eh. Also, when we were in LA, we were supposed to...
Bro, by the way, the LA content, I love
No,
them,
so
bro.
we were there for 2 weeks. Yun yung usapan, 2 weeks, bro, 2 weeks. Tapos biglang a brand call na parang you want courtside seats sa Lakers game on a Sunday, uwi na kami Friday. So just the freedom to say, sige, go extend kami. And it's not just because we have the means to do so. It was because schedule-wise, we could have extended a week. But if I was in a job na hindi pwede, may leave ako, hindi naman pwede, basta-bastang, ay, extend ako 1 week, sige, go. So again, these are the things you buy time eh. I really believe there's a loophole eh, in it eh. You can't literally buy time, but if you work hard enough, you will have the opportunity to be free enough to buy time.
I think that's where parang delayed gratification also comes in. Because guys, if you're watching this episode for the first time and you're just hearing Mikey's story, balikan nyo yung aming dami-naming episodes. So you will understand the context of this, right? Yeah. But I mean, for the past years that we've been talking, it's all about putting your head down, doing the work, not saying no to anything that comes your way. Kasi nga, I mean, we've talked about this offline, and if I can share this, na parang may praning kang...
Oh, meron pa rin hanggang ngayon. My gosh. I'm never comfortable. Never. You can ask CK, even when we're on vacation. Ako yung, anong kailangan gawin? Babe, ba't parang wala akong kailangan gawin? Babe, may kailangan ako kabulin eh. Posibleng wala. Even when I'm relaxing, Lego. Kahit nagle-Lego ako, bro Lego lang yun mag-isa lang ako sa bahay, Lego. Wait, yung content ko, saan ko lalagay yung angle ko? Ay, day in the life. Ay, kahit nagbubuhat ako, uy, pwede ko lagyan ng content to Like a simple chest day. Pwede ko gawa ng content to. So it's never comfortable. Kaya I don't like it lang when people think that I laid off the gas pedal. Ayokong isipin nila na, ay, so si Tito Mikey, hindi na ganun kasipag. Kasi, ay, freedom na eh. Ay, medyo lumelo siya ng konti. Ngayon, pinaprioritize na niya yung health niya, whatever. It's actually, the praningness or the paranoia has never, hindi pa rin siya nawawala. To this day, even though, may ano pa rin, ang tawag mo doon, identity, anxiety?
Crisis?
No yung hindi ka pa rin makapaniwalang ikaw to.
Imposter syndrome?
Imposter syndrome. Meron pa rin to this day. Hindi na ata mawawala yun. Like, 2 days lang parang, I haven't done it. I haven't not posted in 2 days. Pero feeling ko lang, 2 araw lang ako hindi mag-post. Parang, uy, kilala pa ba ako ng tao? Like, I don't think so. So medyo may ganun pa. So I think it's never being comfortable is a blessing also. Diba? As much as I enjoy my alone time, hanggang 10:00 ng gabi yan na medyo naglalaro na lang ako ng Fortnite ko with my friends or whatever, niisip ko pa din na parang pwede paggawa ng content to eh.
Yeah.
Yung pinipilit mo sarili mong mag-off. Bro, mag-off ka. Diyan medyo asar sa akin si CK. Kasi ako yung talagang hindi nag-off man. When we're out, even when we're traveling, parang she doesn't like it na masyado kung masyadong naglalaro yung utak mo. So, I think the paranoia will never change.
I would think double down or give another perspective on that. I do believe that as men, we are wired to produce. Kailangan makagawa. I don't know, do something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even kung babalikan mo yung mga Homo sapien days, they want to produce something. So I think in terms of production, parang ikaw, kahit naglilego ka lang, you're producing something.
It's great that you brought it up. So, I was already thinking about bakit ako na in love sa mga hobbies ko ngayon. Like Lego. Kasi it's a toy. At the end of it, it's a toy. I realized that yung ugali ko na I need to be working on something. Kaya naniniwala ko work. And it's not just work for money. Work for emotionally. You work on yourself. Relationship-wise, you work on that. Health-wise, you work on that. Confidence mo, you work on it. So work is not just directly money. Work is everything. I really believe work is everything. So every waking moment, I want to work on something. So kung hindi man ako nagtatrabaho for a brand or hindi man ako nag-host or wala man akong event, I'm working on something. Ang hatest ko is wasting time not producing something like what you said.
Yeah.
So baby, kaya ako na-enjoy yung Lego. Because as much as I enjoy it na nakaka-relax ako, may binubuo ako eh.
Literal.
So why do I enjoy yung, like gaming? Enjoy ko yung games na may ending siya. As much as I love Fortnite or those multiplayer games, na-enjoy ko yung with my friends. Pero kung hindi ako gumagaling dun, parang feeling ko waste of time siya. So I think that's why yung sinasabi mo, producing something. So like every waking moment, I need to produce, work on something, improve on something. Kaya siguro na-enjoy ko yung gym, na-enjoy ko yung running. Na parang, wino-work mo yung sarili mo, nakikita mo araw-araw yun eh, di ba? Pag gising mo sa umaga, pag hubad mo, uy, mas okay yung katawan ko kaysa last week Go pa rin tayo. And then, like Lego, pag nabuo mo na, next na. Ano yung next kung gusto kong bawin? Ano yung next kong gusto? So, I think yun nga, it's really being able to be in a position na you're improving, working on something and building something and completing something. Yung fulfillment na nabuo ko to, every piece, ako yung nagganon, sumakit na yung kamay ko, tas nabuo ko siya. Yeah, I think Lego is one of the things na medyo nagsisymbolize nun sa akin.
Yeah. I do wanna circle back a little bit on the LA thing. Kasi, eto bro, nakita ko yung content sa LA. And hindi ko alam, it's the Laker fan in me.
Yeah.
Pero I've always been inspired by you. But yung moment na yun, bro, sinabi ko talaga, nainggit talaga ako sa'yo. Like,
doon ba sa video na sa'yo ko lang sinend?
Parang, holy crap. Like, and you don't, I mean, the exposure, the opportunities, like, I mean, di ba nakita rin kayo sa Kiss Cam and all.
Yeah.
So parang hindi mo alam eh. Parang for me lang, hypothetically, that could open up a lot of opportunities. And for me, it taps into abundance. LA, I haven't gone to the US, but LA is one of my dream, cities to go to. And when you went there and I saw like you going to the Lakers game, it was like one of those moments for me. Honestly, bro, na talagang shit kaya.
Ang courtside, no?
Posible. Like, do not tell me that my dreams are impossible.
Bro, nung nalaman ko yung presyo ng seats namin, honestly hindi ko siya gagawin if I had to pay for the ticket. Hindi ko siya gagawin, bro. 800,000 a seat? 1.6? Dalawa kami? Bro, 1.6? Dalawa tayo, babe. Babe, kahit hindi ka sumama, ako lang, 800, di ko pa rin gagawin. I went to New York. The first time we went to New York, we watched the game. I spent on those seats sa may hindi courtside, pero ringside. Ringside ba tawag doon? Oh, sa likod ng ring. Yun, binili namin yun. And I was just like, sige na babe, Madison Square Garden, first time ko. Bala na. But, alam mo rin to, bro. Every move that I make is an investment.
Yeah.
Diba? Investment yan. Alam mo na pag magbabayad ako ng 100-something thousand for a ticket manood ng Madison Square Garden next game, alam mo na mapupuno ng content yan. Alam mo na gagatasin ni Mikey yan hanggang huling piso ng 100+ thousand na ticket na yon. Gatas yan, bro. Because I believe in our industry, the more you create, the more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities will come back. So the reason why I got that, how many games did I watch in LA?
2?
2 Golden State, isang Intuit Dome, 4 games, all for free. And don't tell me, ay, swerte mo, Tito Mikey, naka-4 kang laro, libre lang. No, the years you spent, the years of content you put out there para mapansin ka ng NBA Philippines at sabihin nilang, pupunta ng state si Tito Mikey, bigyan nyo ng ticket yan. Bro, nandun pa lang kami sa New York, minessage na ako ng NBA Philippines.
Talaga?
When are you going to the States again? Doon pa lang sinabi ko na, babe, na-ROI natin yung ticket natin sa New York, di ba? Na-ROI natin yun. Hindi na ako manghihinayang doon sa binayad ko doon, di ba? Kasi na-ROI natin yun. So, when we got that, when we watched the games, the NBA Philippines nga, again, shout out to NBA Philippines, Catrice, thank you very much. Like, nandun na parang, let us know kung nandiyan ka. Let me know. Akong bahala sa'yo. And, iba yung appreciation ko doon because you worked for it eh. So the amount of content na nilabas ko rin doon, I want the NBA Philippines or any brand that I work with to come back and say, between sa meeting nila, sulit yung binigay natin kay Tito Mikey. And this is not a competition thing, but marami namang binibigyan ng mga brands ng mga ganong perks di ba?
Yeah.
Pero in my head, bro, it's not a maybe it is a competitive thing. I check their content. Sige, akong bahala dito. Kung baga gusto ko, pagdating sa meeting ninyo, nilaban ako nung isa eh. Malamang it comes from one person di ba? O si Tito Mikey pupunta ng LA. Sige, kontakin nyo. Yung one person na yun, gusto ko mayabang siya na ako nagsabi na si Tito Mikey, kunin natin. Di ba? Kasi kita nyo kung gaano kasi paggawa ng content yan, di ba? So, I think it's not a job eh. I don't see it as a job eh. It's something na parang, you know what? You give me free tickets, you don't give me free tickets, I'm still gonna make content eh. Because parang para sa akin, gusto ko kasama ko yung community ko. Alam mo yun, I'm not gonna enjoy the Lakers game if you didn't see it.
Yeah.
If one of my followers didn't see it. I want you guys to be there with me. Gosh, nanonood si Tito Mikey ng game. Ito yung angle niya. Parang katabi mo ko pag pinanood mo yung videos ko. That's why I really take pride in, kasama niyo ako. Nung pumunta ako F1, kasama niyo ako. Ito si Lewis Hamilton, guys. So, ito si Charles Leclerc. Di ba? Kasama niyo ako. Ito si LeBron, guys. So, Steph Curry. So, I want you guys to experience the same high. And I think the biggest compliment that I get is, Tito Mikey, parang katabi mo na ako nung napanood ko yung video mo.
Yeah.
Kaya real time ako. Kaya, the game is now, pauwi pa lang tayo ng game, na post ko na yan. Kasi,
bro, halftime I was expecting.
Diba, bro?
Ako, halftime, asan na yung content ni
Meron na
Mikey?
to.
Nire-refresh ko na yung profile mo eh.
Nag-warm up pa lang si Lebron. Nandito na kayo sa tabi ko. Ito si Lebron sa likod ko. Ano ko pare? Same day. I just came from a shoot. I had a brand. So, pumunta ako doon. Brands now, na-expect na nila sa akin same day. Papuntahin mo ako ngayon sa store. Kaya ko na i-post yan. Nasa sa inyo na lang. I-approve nyo ba? Sige, may dadaanan pang process. Sige, pero ito na ha. Again, it's something that, I don't know what it is. I don't want to say it's ADHD kasi hindi naman ako nagpapacheck
I mean,
pa.
it's a high level of urgency.
Alam mo yung pag hindi siya tapos, nanggigigil ako. So like content, you talk to a person, may mag-inquire na brand, kakausapin mo, sign kayo MOA, ko-conceptualize mo, send mo yung outline mo, approve nila, shoot mo, e-edit mo, papadala mo, approve nila, mapopost ko. Until the ball is back with you, hindi ako mapapakali. So if you tell me right now, Tito Mikey, yung outline mo pwede mong send mo sa Friday. Anong Friday? Akin na. O, sa'yo na yan. Nasa iyo na yung bola. You bring it back to me, you pass it back to me, shoot ka na. Okay, shoot ko na. Shoot ko siya kanina. May liway mag-edit mamayang gabi. O mamaya bukas. Akin na. Sabi ko talaga sa kanila kanina. Na-shoot ko na nasa nandun sila. Can you give me 10 minutes? E-edit ko na, tapos ipapadala ko na sa'yo. Tapos bahala na kayo kailan nyo ipapa-approve. So lahat sila parang, seryoso, edit ko na. Iwan nyo muna ako dito. Huwag nyo muna ako pansinin.
Sabihin ng mga agency, ganun pala, pwede pala yung ganun.
Sinasabi nga sa akin ni CK na parang, Inaakit mo yung baka expect ng tao ganun. Hindi normal to. Ako lang to. Because if I bring it home, hindi tapos yung trabaho, bro. Nanggigigil ako dun. Like right now, may kotse ako sa bahay, yung Mercedes na Lego ko, alam kong hindi buo, bro. So nanggigigil ako umuwi ngayon at kailangan ko tapusin to. So I think it's that fulfillment of actually finishing the job. And you gave me this idea na meron akong checklist ngayon. Ikaw yung nagbigay nun, di ba? Trello?
Trello, yeah.
Trello. Trello ako ngayon, di ba? Until malagay ko siya dun sa done. Di ba, ano kasi yun guys, steps eh.
Kanban.
Kanban, di ba? Ginaganon mo. Until drag ko siya hanggang dun sa dulo, hindi to tapos. So, I think dun ang gagaling yung gigil ko. I need to finish the job. That's why the same day edits are there. That's why I don't care if I'm posting at 11 p.m. If I finish my day in the life at 11 p.m., then I'm posting at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Kasi pagising natin sa umaga, hindi na same yung vibe eh. Alam mo yung pag pinapanood mo yung video ko, na gabi, tapos pagtingin mo sa labas, umaga, di pareho eh. Gusto ko pag nakikita mo yung video ko na relax ako sa bahay ko, unwind with me, nakauwi na ako, nag-relax na ako. Ikaw din, naka-relax ka na din kasi 11 na ng gabi. Oo nga, di ba, nafe-feel mo ngayon yung vibe. Kasi in my head also, that's why I don't wait until tomorrow to post it. Hindi kaya ng, I don't know what it is, but in my head also, may iba na bukas eh.
Yeah.
So speed.
Iba ng trend bukas.
Iba na bukas, bro.
Na.
Baka ngayon patok yan. Baka bukas, ay may bago na akong na-shoot eh.
Totoo.
Ay, iipon na. Hindi na. No.
Ang tawag namin ni Yanni dyan, panis na.
Panis na.
Wala na. Panis
Unless it's
na yan.
timeless content. But,
mga evergreen,
yeah, but
And also, I want to point this out as well. Kasi I do feel like a lot of people can relate to you because of that. Because of the real-time thing.
Yeah.
Parang there are a lot of amazing creators. There are a lot of amazing, influencers out there that they create this tension of waiting.
No?
May build up.
No?
May mga parang wait for it and then biglang ibabagsak.
May
Boom,
mga teaser.
ganon. But also in the branding sense, kaya rin sila medyo exclusive yung bagsakan.
Yeah.
For you, what I've seen, and I talked about this kay Yanni as well, kaya solid ng community ni Mikey kasi literally kasama mo siya.
Literally,
like,
bro.
workout, kaka-workout. Oh, nakita natin, kasama natin nag-workout si Mikey.
Literally, bro. Literally. And only friends will see it. Kasi yun yung talagang kasama ko eh. Like kayo, pag kasama ko kayo, when we're out, or bang kaibigan ko, when we're out, sila lang nakakaalam na, ay, talaga palang real time yun. Like, kakapapawis lang natin, kakauwi lang natin, na-post mo na. So talagang totoo pala yun. So, siguro nga, I think everybody has their edge.
Yeah.
I think my edge is being, I don't want to say mas masipag ako sa iba because it's not sipag eh. I think it's really until I accomplish it, until it is posted, it doesn't count eh.
Yeah. Okay. You talked about, I want to go back again to the LA because that's something that I really, really admire. Honestly, bro, the effect of that for me was that sinabi ko talaga na like, let's dream. Mangarap tayo. Kasi parang
hindi na nga part sa pangarap ko yun eh.
Pero parang like parang for me visually hindi ko siya makita. Na parang
kahit ako eh.
Like manonood ako ng Laker game. Parang I always wanted that but I don't know how that feels like. When I saw the videos, I'm like ang lapit.
Yung nandyan, like, saka ito yung violet na outside apak ko.
Parang
ganyan ako.
Naging closer sa akin yung pangarap na yon because
someone did it eh.
Oo, nakilala mo.
Na you saw starting also.
Yeah.
So I think that's why gaganahan ka eh. Kasi nakita ko to eh. Nakita ko to dati. Katabi ko lang to. Kasama ko lang to eh. Di ba? Like, kaibigan ko nga to eh. So I think, siguro nga, even if it's not, you kasi, you know me personally.
Yeah.
Pero even the people who don't know me personally, they saw me na ito yung nasa basement lang niya sa parents niya. Ito yung nag-YouTube lang. Ito yung, di ba, mayabang na tito. So, I think that's also siguro dun nga yung real time. So, you may not know me personally, pero when you see me, dito Mikey, nakita ko yung ano mo. Uy, alam ko yung ano mo. So, siguro nga, it's the real-time effect. It's the real-time thing. So,
on a reflective side, was there a part of the trip or maybe an accomplishment recently that got you in a reflective mode na grabe ang layo na? Kasi kanina, for some reason, papagupit ako, na may radio na naka-on, tas ang sabi niya doon na parang, like, I wanna bring up this quote na paulit-ulit natin narinig but it holds true. Malayo na, pero malayo na. Yeah. Was there a moment for you?
Every day, bro.
Really?
Every day. I never take it for granted. Bro, natutulog ako sa stock room ng Anytime Fitness eh. Ano ba naman yung ngayon, pag gising ko sa umaga, nasa kwarto ako. Just that mere fact na nasa kwarto ako. And then I get up, I go to the bathroom. Hindi na ako pumapasok sa bathroom ng Anytime Fitness kung saan ako nagtutoothbrush, 'di ba? And I go down. Bumababa na ako ngayon dati sa condo ko, 'di ba? So 2-bedroom dun. Nag-studio bedroom ako. Tapos, again, di ba? So ngayon, bumababa na ako. May dining table ako. Like, bro, every waking moment, hindi. Kaya siguro may imposter syndrome ako. Because it hasn't really sunk in eh. Hindi pa siya nagsisink in eh, na eto na ako. And I think that's also a blessing. Because I will never be comfortable even if I'm here already. I can never just sit down and say, okay na ako. Kasi hindi. May paranoia ako na anytime mawawala to. Anytime mawawala to. And do I want to go back? Of course not. Dito na ako. Okay na ako dito, guys. I mean, if I can maintain, of course, that's not the goal. But the last thing I want is to maintain. Yun na yung last. Yun na yung worst. The worst that can happen is maintain. And I think that's not the worst thing that can happen already. Because the worst is you go back.
You lose everything.
So, wala, bro. Actually, wala. Siguro yun lang when I put out that piece of content na naglalakad ako sa Hollywood Boulevard, and then nag-selfie video lang ako, and then I was just saying that keep going, ganyan, and then it went viral kasi nga, bro, nasa Hollywood like, and again, people when they saw it, parang, kasama ako dyan. Kumbaga, parang feeling nila nasa Hollywood Boulevard na rin sila with me. That's why I really, iba yung passion ko sa content, bro. Iba yung ano ko talaga. Iba yung, I don't know. Maybe as much as it gave me everything that I have, iba yung investment ko sa kanya emotionally. Yung, guys, eto na tayo.
Yeah.
So, wag natin palampasin to. Guys, kung kaya ko, kaya nyo din. I mean, the hate won't stop. People will always say, hindi, anak ng mayaman yan. Dami ko ganun nga. Meron na nga akong bro, money launderer daw ako. It's parang hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin. Like, wala, bro. So, it's like, at the end of the day, if you just keep going, tapos you believe in the things that you really believe in, and then you fight, di ba? Laban tayo. People will resonate eh.
Yeah.
Some people won't. Some people will. You focus on that and keep going.
I think that what you're doing with the content, I'm so impressed talaga on a content and a branding perspective. I'm so impressed of how you kept the relatability in place, even though the achievements are like, it keeps on getting higher and higher, but the relatability is there. That's so crazy for me.
Alam mo, one thing that I realized that my personality is, I would rather, if I'm making content now, I would rather post this ASAP than make it perfect. For me, the accomplishment is posting it as soon as I can. Perfecting it will come eventually. So hindi ako gotta make this piece of content perfect. No, you post it, I review it while it's posted. It's already posted. I could have done this better. I could have done this better. I could have done this better. Okay, for the next one. So hindi na ako yung hino-hold ko, hindi ko pinopost kasi kailangan perfect. So hindi, eto na yan. Because I wanna train myself also to be quick. You can make it perfect, but it'll take you a week to edit. Wag na lang. Doon ka na lang sa tinitrain mo yung sarili mong 30 minutes ka lang nag-edit, pero hindi man perfect ngayon, mapaperfect ko yan 5 years from now, 4 years from now. So now, I feel like I've perfected that part of my content. Yung alam ko na yung storytelling side. Alam ko na 0.5 seconds too early yung cut ko, or 0.5 seconds too late, pangit na yan. Okay, cut na natin yan. So, again, you gotta choose eh. Are you choosing perfection, or am I choosing the perfect piece of content, or am I choosing nakasama ko kayo ngayon, nandito si Lebron sa harapan ko? Diba? You could say na, mamaya na kasi kailangan ko pa ayusin to. Tapos na si Lebron, kanina ko pa katabi dito. Hindi. Ngayon na guys, ito si Lebron sa likod ko. Hindi man perfect tong content na to, but maybe when I go back to a Lakers game next year, mapa-perfect ko na to.
Yeah.
So I would rather get it out there, imperfect, than wait and make it perfect.
Yeah. I think for people who does content, they truly see you just like me. I'm honestly so impressed, not just with the work ethic, but also with the creativity side. And I think that comes with the practice na. Parang na-master mo na kaya ka gumaling. Hindi mo hinintay gumaling bago mo minaster.
Or, pinili ko kasi kung ano yung pa-prioritize ko. Kasi some make great content eh, yung talagang edited, na talagang, kahit ako napapanood ako na parang wow. And I like it because I get to meet creators of different iba yung atake. Yeah. I met Will Dasovich. I spent a week with Will Dasovich sa Palawan. And I saw how he made this content. Na parang, edit, no? Ang galing eh, di ba? Like yung doon ako nung tumalon siya dun sa, nag-viral na tumalon siya dun sa nandun siya sa taas ng high board.
Yeah. Three-part series yun.
Oo,
Ayun,
3-part series,
yun.
bro. So, napanood ko yung making nun, pare. Tapos, napanood ko yung editing nun kasi nagla-laptop siya habang nandun kami. And then, I was like, wow. But, ang galing niya. But if I decided to imitate him, maybe I wouldn't be able to execute my type of content. That's why I don't believe in doing what is successful. What you just see is successful. Hindi. Kung hindi mo personality yung ganun, hindi ko personality yun, hindi ko kaya magantay. Kung personality ko ganito, then I'll stick to this.
Yeah.
And then I'll get better at this. Sometimes kasi ang sakit natin is, sinong successful? Ay, ito. Again, Tito Mikey came from watching Makoy Dubs. Tito Mikey came from watching Marvin Fojas. Tito Mikey came from watching Charuth. Tito Mikey came from watching skits. Kaya naging mayabang na Tito. Mayabang na Tito is a skit. Mayabang na Tito is an alter ego, is a character that I wanted to portray. Alam mo yun, yung mga alter ego, ang Auntie Julie.
Yeah.
I felt like that was successful because it was successful sa kanila eh. And then when I started to do Mayabang na Tito, I had maybe like 4 or 5 skits that went viral. And then after the 4th, 5th skit, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi para sa akin to. Bakit? Hindi ko kaya. Kasi hindi ko kaya mag-isip ng storyline. Hindi, mas natural ako eh. Mas kaya ko vlog eh. So, nag-shift ako. So, umalis ako dun.
Yeah.
Diba? Hindi, it was inspired by those people. But, I can't do what you do.
Yeah.
And I think that takes a lot of self-awareness. You gotta find success in your alley.
Yeah. On the terms of experimentation,
Yeah.
because you mentioned na nakita mo yun, tinry mo pa din. How do you now create a healthy level of experimentation to see what works and what doesn't?
With my, actually, I have a lot of haters now. Siyempre, nag-iiba lang yung nag-evolve din yung nila eh. Yung galit nila sa akin eh. So ngayon, yung galit nila sa akin ngayon is cloud chaser. I think cloud chasing is the number one weapon you have against a content creator, diba? That is the point. Kaya nga kami nagko-content eh. Because we want the clout. Clout is a currency at this point in our lives. Although, I will say this, clout can come in different forms. It could be toxic, it could be negative, it could be positive, it could be I'm doing my own thing, wag mo akong pakialaman, you don't have to like my content. So, clout is, I think, walang content creator na hindi yun ang goal.
I mean, clout is awareness.
Clout is awareness.
You
Clout,
get attention.
Yeah. Clout is currency.
Yeah.
It's a currency. Like at the end of the day, if you have clout, obviously sana lang positive yung clout because that's when brands will trust you. But then again, okay. So, ang sa akin is, Tito Mikey, kung ano lang uso dun ka eh. Uy, nag-running ka bigla. Uy, nag-Pokemon ka bigla. Uy, Sa akin is, you know what? That's the difference. Siguro yung na-build kong brand. Kahit saan ako pumunta, you will follow me. I made myself the niche. Wala akong niche. Until now, bro. Si Tito Mikey, ano ba talaga siya? Is he a fitness content creator? Is he a basketball content creator? Is he a running content? Is he a lifestyle? Damit? Girlfriend? Lego? Toys? Hobbies? Ano ba siya?
Yeah, wait, sorry. Kanina yung guest ko dito. Sabi ko, next, yan ako si Mikey Reyes. Siya yung sa fashion, di ba?
Yes, pwede.
Oo.
Mga once every 5 reels, meron siyang fashion. Pero may once every 5 reels, fitness. So medyo maguguluhan ka na. That's why it's funny because people say, ginagaya mo si ganyan eh. Pwedeng sa Pokemon, na-inspire ako kay Logan Paul, tas nabuhayan yung love ko for Pokemon when I was younger. So, tinry ko yung Pokemon. Kasi, okay ang hobby yan. Yung Lego, nakita ko kay someone, uy, parang ang saya niya. Tinry ko. So, they could argue that each lane that I go to was inspired by someone in particular. But I am the only one in all those lanes. So, I am the only one in all those lanes. And it's a luxury that I have now with the brand that I created because I am hindi ako nakakahon na, uy, hindi basketball nila ba si Tito Mikey? And knowing me, ako lang naman kasi bro, marami talagang hobby. Like hobby maxing ako bro. Hobby maxing is my thing bro. Like hobby maxing, today basketball tayo. Tara, bukas, buhat tayo. Uy, may bago kong Lego. Uy, Pokemon na, cards tayo, ganyan. So again, if there is one thing, I think ito na yung nagpalit sa akin bro. So ito, I'll be a little more vulnerable with the whole money thing. Because for the last how many years, Tito Mikey has been synonymous to mukhang pera, magtipid, magsipag. So, I don't want people to remember me that way anymore. I don't want people to say, gusto kong bilhin yung binibili ni Tito Mikey. Gusto kong ma-afford yung afford ni Tito Mikey. Hindi na ganun. Ang pinaka-fulfilling na sa akin ngayon is, gusto ko yung lifestyle ni Tito Mikey. Yun yung nag-aano sa akin ngayon, na pag nabasa ko yun parang, I'm doing something right. So, hindi ka na namomotivate sa nabibili ko. Hindi ka na namomotivate sa, namomotivate ka dun sa yung lifestyle lang, yung everyday grind.
Yeah.
Because when you say lifestyle, everything is counted na.
Yes.
Hindi na to, Mayaman si Tito Mikey, gusto ko yung pera niya.
Yeah.
Pero hindi mo kinonsider yung fitness niya.
Kasama na yung ano yung kinakain mo,
Oo.
kasama na yan.
Lifestyle na to, bro. Lifestyle, utak.
Yeah.
Diba? The way you move,
Yeah.
the way you look at
Relationships.
things, relationships, how you treat your girlfriend, your wife, diba? So, gusto ko yung lifestyle ni Tito Mikey. Gusto ko yung ganun. Yung na-enjoy niya pero nagtatrabaho siya 24/7 and is
Yeah.
working on something 24/7. So, medyo
Yeah.
dun nag-shift ngayon.
I mentioned this to IRL to Melo as well. Na parang it's so good to see this type of creator, and I think this is the ultimate. Parang for me, a hybrid type of creator.
Yeah.
Kasi before, parang you could either go the influencer route or the creator, like skits and all. But then there's this new hybrid or type of content creator na, no, ikaw yung, ikaw yung brand. You are the niche, ikaw ang positioning mo, ikaw ang uniqueness mo.
no?
Na hindi kasi 'di ba sa freelancing world, ganyan yung ano yung niche mo.
Diba? Tapos, every time you see someone giving advice about how you're gonna be a content creator, the first piece of advice, find your niche.
Find your niche.
Find your niche and be consistent with that niche. Ayoko ng ganun.
Yeah.
Find yourself and be consistent with yourself. Kung sino ka, yun yung niche mo. I think that's the next level lifestyle content creator. When you say lifestyle content creator, kasi ang content creator na lifestyle is fashion. Pero you still have a niche. Fashion so fashion ka lang. No, hindi. Sino ang content creator? Ikaw. Sino ang subject? Ikaw. Bakit ang subject nagiging yung niche? Hindi, ikaw ang subject.
Yeah.
So be true to yourself. Do whatever it is you wanna do. Create content of what it is you wanna do. Diba? Ang kinakatakutan kasi ng tao is, what about my basketball followers?
Yep.
Paano pag naglabas ka ng fashion, yung basketball followers ko? Kawawa naman. Or baka mag-unfollow sila. Sorry. This is the real me. Are you playing basketball 24/7? No. Diba? This is the real me.
Yeah.
I'm not running 24/7. I'm not working out 24/7. Hindi naman kami nagde-date ni CK 24/7. No. Today, magde-date kami ni CK, then that's what you're gonna see. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have may papawis ako, then that's what you're gonna see. The next day, magle-lego ako, then that's what you're gonna see. So I think it's really, I don't wanna call it a specific type of creator, pero I think naturally, nasabi ko lang sa sarili ko na, ito yung na-enjoy ko eh. So, ba't ko pipilitin sarili ko na dito lang ako kasi ito yung niche ko?
Yeah.
So it could have blown up in my face na parang wala, pangit, 'di ba? Nag-blow up siya na hindi gumana. Pero I think again, it's because I never looked at content na money. I never did. People obviously work is work.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
It's not money, it's work.
It's work.
And it's, I mean, the money comes after the work.
It comes after it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it, di ba? Okay naman. I'm happy that the money in content lumalaki na because brands are starting to understand, ito na yung ecosystem ng content creation. Di ba? Iba na. So, gumaganda na, lumalaki na. And I'm happy, di ba? But at the end of the day, if you don't do the free content, you're not gonna make money.
Yeah.
So, people will still be nagugulat pa din sila when I say that every 10 videos that I make, baka isa lang doon ang bayad. Di ka ba lugi? Oh my gosh. Kung alam mo lang. Hindi ako lugi, bro. Hindi ako lugi, bro. Sa isang content na bayad, tapos yung 10 doon, hindi bayad.
Wow.
Yun yung hindi naintindihan ng tao. The 9 other pieces of content that I made is the reason why I got the 1.
Fuck.
Diba?
That's so good.
Yeah, so,
And to think na we got an advice before na isa lang yung video, isa lang yung gagawin mo.
bro, ito palagi ko sinasabi sa brands. I'm not the type na stricto na what is on the contract, yan lang ang gagawin ko.
That's so smart.
No, man. Like, bro, content to eh. Hindi to trabaho. Maybe because I also made my content or fixed or curated my content to my style na hindi na siya work sa akin. Now, if you tell me ngayon na kailangan ko mag-setup ng ganyan, kailangan ko may magandang camera ako, kailangan may script ako, then it will be work for me. But if you tell me, just turn on the camera, lapag ko lang kahit saan, turn on, ano sa akin yun eh. Kumbaga, second nature. So again, you have to find kung saan ka comfortable talaga. So because I found that comfortability there, hindi ko na binibilang yung content, bro. Hindi na. Like, if you say, ay, Tito Mikey, NBA Philippines, node ka ng game ng Golden State Warriors, kahit one video lang. Tangina, one video? Sige, go. 5 ata yung nilabas ko dun. Lahat kayo nakatag. Akong bahala sa inyo. Kasi, why am I gonna stop myself from making 5 videos just because I was paid, or not even paid, XD for one video? Wait, you're making content for that one video? Are you making content because you enjoy it and you want to put it out there? And bro, baka kayo mismo na disappoint. Isa lang video ni Tito Mikey sa LA. Ang putro yung corny, bro. Corny. So, di ba?
Nakulangan ako actually.
Hindi,
Nakulangan.
parang corny ko.
Parang
bro,
pito lang, bro.
Nag-courtside ka sa LA Lakers? Tangina, isa lang? Di ba? No, man. So, para sa akin, hindi na talaga. So, I think that's also why I like having a relationship with the brands that I have. Like Seiko ko. So, wala problema. Maglalabas ako ng videos na ganyan. Maglalabas ako we don't have... Of course, I'm gonna cross out the mandatories that we have.
Yeah.
But...
It's the extra mile.
It's the extra mile because it's like, I don't know. Okay, this is something that I realized. Athletes have a lot of following, a big following. Athletes, actors, ano pa ba? Celebrities, big following. They didn't do it on purpose. The athlete, baka magaling lang talaga mag-basketball. Steph Curry, magaling lang talaga shoot ng 3 points. He grew up perfecting his shot. His shot gave him 10 million, 15 million followers. At the end of the day, his work is to shoot. Ang nagbabayad sa kanya, Golden State Warriors. Para saan? Sa basketball skills mo. Now, he makes extra money on the side because of his following and all that.
Yeah.
Actor, ganun din. Artista ako eh. So, I'm gonna act. The studio is paying me to make this movie. I'm gonna act. So, when I go out in public, hindi ko trabaho yung, aminin man natin, hindi part ng trabaho ko to.
Yeah.
Part ng trabaho ko is the show, the
show.
movie. Tayo lang ang bukod-tanging industriya or tayo lang ang bukod-tanging trabaho na ginusto natin na pagkaguluhan tayo, bro. Aminin naman natin yung hindi, pare. We went out of our way to get a following.
Yeah.
No other industry went out of their way
They
to get a
just
following.
existed.
No!
Wala.
Michael B. Jordan, kaya nagkaroon ng following kasi ang galing niya sa Black Panther. Kasi ang galing niya sa Creed. Artista siya. Artista first. So, which means, who has the biggest investment, emotional investment, dun sa mga nagpa-follow sa atin? Tayo, pare. Kasi, bro, tinrabaho ko eh. Para mapanood mo ko eh. You didn't just watch me in the cinema na, uy, ang ganda ng movie na to, panoorin natin. Uy, ang galing ng artista na to. Sino ba to?
Yeah.
Search ko nga. Michael B. Jordan, follow. Galing ang galing nitong artista na to. Pag nakita mo ngayon si Michael B. Jordan sa labas, hoy, Michael B. No. Si Tito Mikey made it a point na papansin tayo. 'Di ba? Gusto natin yung following. Ganon. Sige, dyan ako, lalabas ako sa cellphone mo kahit patulog ka na. 'Di ba? Kahit patulog ka na, hahanap akong paraan lumabas sa cellphone mo at makakita mo ako. So, sino tayo para to take it for granted?
Yeah.
Na, kaya nga kita finalo kasi ginawan mo ng paraan magpa-follow sa akin eh. Ano ba ang trabaho? Tapos ngayon magre-reklamo ka. Diba?
Isa-isa ka lang per week.
Oh, sinama mo ako sa buong, biglang nung pumunta ka ng LA, hindi ka naglabas ng content, hindi mo ako sinama. Diba? That's why I have my investment.
I mean, we really owe it to the community that we built over the past years, na talagang simula nung umpisa, yung mga day ones, na sila talaga rin ang bumuhay. And I think that sense of fulfillment na kasama sila through the journey. Yun ang, for me, I never take it for granted.
Never.
Like, parang every comment for me, like, kahit hindi ma-replyan, pero makita mo, parang nagbigay yan ng oras mag-comment. Especially if it's a positive comment, right? Parang part na yun eh. Ano yung buhay na nila yung nag-message sila, nag-ano sila.
No?
So, I love that. On the side of fulfillment, like, I want to hear it from you. Because yes, you talked about the fulfillment. Then I have another question. Fulfillment side. Like, how fulfilled are you with this industry that you chose in content creation?
Wala na. I think I've found, hopefully, tumuloy-tuloy lang siya. But I'm really, really happy where I am right now. Like, I see no problem. I mean, of course, di naman perfect ang buhay natin, di ba?
Yeah.
But I always see this quote yung, if you were to write your problems down and put it in a jar, and then you take your chance to pick something else out. Kunyari, marami kayo, lahat ng problema nyo isulat nyo sa papel, or isang problema nyo isulat nyo sa papel, hulog nyo sa jar, lahat kayo naghulog sa jar, are you gonna take that risk of
Swapping out?
swapping or getting something else? Wala na talaga. Nandun na ako sa industry na obviously hindi pa ako content. Again, I always say this. Content is different from grateful. Being grateful is different from being content. I will say that to the end, hanggang dulo. Pwede ka maging grateful pero hindi ka kontento. Kontento kasi for me is knowing okay ka na. Okay na ako. Settling na ako. Okay na ako. Happy na ako. Grateful or gratitude is thanking being thankful for what you have right now.
Yeah.
I am grateful coming from where I came from. I am very much grateful. But am I content? Not yet. Diba? Hindi pa. So people think kasi if gusto mo pa, hindi ka masaya dun sa meron ka ngayon eh. Diba?
Fudge.
Diba? You can really enjoy the process, enjoy every day, knowing na baka next year, mas mataas pa tayo next year, mas maganda pa, marami pa tayong magagawa next year. So hindi pa ako kontento. Diba? So yun yung mga bagay na parang, diba? So I think with content creation, nahanap ko na siya because it's not just, it's the whole package eh.
Oh yeah.
People think it's just making content. It's not just making content, it's the whole thing. It's the ecosystem of content. Diba? I enjoy working for myself. I enjoy being myself. Because one thing I cannot do is be someone else. Kaya when people ask me, oh, ba't tayo mag-try mo? Mainstream, ganyan. No, I can't. Hindi ko kaya. Kaya ko lang siguro mag-artista kung ako si Tito Mikey. Pero hindi ko kaya yung act like someone else. Then, nope. So, being able to work for myself, being able to be free and do the things that I want to do. The time, walang time restriction. Pwede mo laruin yung araw mo, pwede mo laruin.
Pwede kang mag-Lego.
Pwede mong isipin na, wala akong gagawin. Ito yung Lego time ko. Diba? So pwede mong ayusin yung schedule mo. The fulfillment of, if you're not working, you're not gonna get paid. I like that also. I like also the building your brand, thinking about ways to enhance your brand, enhance what you're trying to push. Diba? I enjoy the nitty-gritty of creating content. Yung, uy, pwede tong angle na to. Yung creativity mo na nalalaro mo.
Yeah.
So I think the
community aspect of it.
Community
you
aspect
meet so
of
many
it,
people.
you meet so many people. You enjoy being able to inspire people. You enjoy being able to na may galit sa'yo. Diba? Kasi I also realized that if you want people to love you, you have to be ready for people to hate you. Because for people to love you, it means you're living a certain way or you're pushing for something, which won't resonate with everyone. So, you won't be loved if you're not hated.
Yeah.
Hindi talaga kaya. Hindi ako naniniwalang kaya. Because at some point, you will choose between red and blue. You choose blue, people who like blue will say, cool, pare-pareho tayo. Yung mga nag-red, ba't di ka nag-red? Mas maganda red eh. Wala namang masama dun sa pinili ko yung blue eh, di ba? Pero still, you have to, again, the ins and outs of content creation, kailangan ma-enjoy mo lahat yung buong ecosystem nun eh. Because if you don't, I mean, I'm not saying you're not gonna make a living out of it, but if you don't enjoy the whole thing, di mo siya talaga yung makakatulog ka talaga na content creator. Buwas ulit. Hanap ulit tayo buwas ng gagawin.
And on the fulfillment side, I mean on the hate side, I do agree with that. Kasi the moment you stand for something, I tell this as well to my students, the moment you stand for something, automatically you are against something.
Wala na.
Pag pumili ka dito, automatic meron ka ng dinidisagreehan agad.
Oo, meron
right?
na kaagad.
Automatic. Now, for sure, there are a lot of people who's gonna listen to this, hyped up, fired up.
Yeah.
Game.
Content.
Gawin natin. Content. I wanna close this with this question. If you...
Oras na ba yun?
Isang oras na yun, bro.
Daldal natin na naman. Okay, go.
For sure, maraming magsisimula. And marami ka na rin nakikita ngayon na gumagawa ng content.
Yeah.
But can you share if there's like one thing that would parang guarantee that this person would not make it? Or parang mas chill way to say it.
Red flag?
Biggest mistake that starting creators do.
You do it for the money. Wala na. Automatic, wala na. Because you're gonna spend months, years, hundreds of videos na walang magbabayad sa'yo. So if you do it for the money, maiinip ka every day. How many times have I seen someone say na, uy, magko-content na ako, gawa siyang isang content, saya niya, gawa siyang pangalawa. Ay, wala pa ang nagre-reach out sa akin. Bro, wala. So, if you're doing it for the money, it's not gonna happen. With anything naman eh.
Yeah.
Is there an industry that if you do it for the money, gagana? Wala. Because in any industry, you will do stuff for free. You will do stuff in any industry. Office, kailangan mo gumawa ng libre bago ka bayaran ng malaki, bago ka ma-promote. Diba? You gotta do more than your job description para mapansin ka, para ma-promote ka. Basketball player ka, you gotta do more than just the team practices and the team games. You gotta do more. You gotta go through recovery. You gotta go through individual training. You wanna be a bodybuilder, yung binabayaran lang doon. I don't know kung may binabayaran doon. Pero yung binabayaran doon, yung panalo ka, diba? Yun yung bayad doon. Pero yung libre mong gagawin all the way till you get to that point, wala. So there is no industry na gagawin ko for the money. You're gonna do a lot of things for free. And you're not gonna do it for free if you don't enjoy it. So, if you like content, if you enjoy content, then you have a chance. Ako naman kasi, Mag-content kayo, guys. Yun talaga sa akin. If you're not creating content. Ang biggest misconception kasi is, pag content creator ako, influencer ako. Ako ngayon sinasabi ko sa inyo ngayon to. Guys, influencer is my hatest term. Oh my God. I hate the term. Influencer is not an occupation. As a content creator, influencer is not the occupation. It is not the profession. The occupation, the profession is content creator. If you tell me I influenced you and you call me an influencer, then I'll take it. Ano-influence kita? Oh, thank you. But that wasn't my job. That wasn't my point. So I hate it when people say, influencer ako? Sino na-influence mo? Paano mo alam na may influence ka? How the hell do you know na may nagbagong buhay dahil sa... Ano bang tawag niya? Ano bang influence? Nagbagong buhay niya, nagbago yung pananaw niya, nagbago yung the way he acts, talks, thinks because of you. That is influence. Kung napatawa mo lang ako, hindi mo ako na-influence. So, hindi. Pero, hindi ibig sabihin kung hindi ka influencer, hindi ka magaling na content creator. Hindi ibig sabihin. Iba yun eh. Again, iba yun eh. All influencers are content creators. But not all content creators are influencers. So let's stop with the influencer. If you call someone an influencer, then good for him, good for her. But if someone calls himself or herself an influencer, medyo iffy ako dun. Kasi you're looking at it as a profession. You're looking at it as an occupation. Yeah. So, not all content creators need to be influencers. Yun yung ayaw ng tao, di ba? Sometimes ayaw nila, hindi ko kaya maging influencer. Hindi ko kaya maging influencer ko, maging content creator ka. Okay, make content out of what you do.
Yeah.
You can make content out of your cooking. You can make content out of your singing, your whatever service that you can offer. Make content out of that.
Yeah.
Ang influencer kasi ang iniisip nila is you have to be the subject. No, you don't have to be the subject, man. You don't have to be the subject. Yun si Tito Mikey. Kasi pinili ko yung route na yun. Okay, until now, I don't call myself an influencer. But if someone calls me, oy, na-influence mo ko Tito Mikey. Okay, thank you. Diba? Good job. Life goes on. Tuloy tayo, 'di ba? So, for anyone right now with a service, with a talent, with a skill, you don't have to be the subject. Ang barbero, kaya sisikat 'yan because of content is not because of him. It's because of his service. Ang galing mong gumupit. Ang ganda nung product mo. Papagupit nga ako sa'yo. So, you're making money off of content creation indirectly. Hindi ka binayaran ng brand, pero nagkaroon ng customer yung service mo because you made content. Kaya sobrang gigil ako sa content na parang, bakit hindi ka pa nagko-content? Kasi nahihiya ako eh. Nahihiya ka kung gusto mo maging influencer. Wait, di mo kailangan maging, what's up guys, it's your tito. Hindi mo kailangan maging ganun bro. Barbero ka. Gupitan mo lang yan. Lagay mo lang yung camera, gupitan mo yan. Post mo. So, nagsalita ka ba? No. You're trying to, magaling ka mag-drawing? Mag-drawing ka. I-video mo. Diba? The subject is your drawing. You may not be comfortable in speaking, but you're comfortable in drawing, then that's the subject. Diba? Meron ako ngayong sa Facebook, ang trip ko ngayon is nakakita ako ng mga artwork na Pokemon.
Nakikita ko nga.
So meron ako may mga binili ako na Pokemon, di ba? Because they posted their work. Kilala ko ba personally sino yung gumawa ng picture, nung painting na yun? Hindi. Alam ko lang pangalan niya. Malay ko kung anong hilig niya sa buhay, di ba? But he made content out of his post.
And he made money.
And he made money out of it. Di ba? So again, I think the biggest misconception, and that's why people are but they're second guessing themselves na kaya ko pa mag-content kasi nahiya ako magsalita. Ito, huwag kang magsalita. Di ba? Sobrang daming content ang faceless.
Yeah.
Sobrang daming content ang walang dialogue. Wala. Again, you create content based on who you are. Kung mahihain ka, din mahihain ka. Wala tayong magagawa doon. Man, I'm not telling you na dapat walang hiya ka. Hindi.
Totoo.
Kasi when I say, dapat walang hiya ka. So you're changing the personality of the person. Yeah. So at the end of the day, hindi rin siya mag-enjoy. Kasi kino-conquer niya yung hiya niya na yun yung personality niya. Di ba? So no, you find the work, you work around it.
Yeah.
Diba? You work around it. I am lazy when it comes to photos. I don't like photos. Pag pinag-photoshoot mo ako ngayon, bro, tatama rin ako. Like, hindi ko vibe yan. So, I'm not making aesthetic photos. So, even if I see a content creator na dun sumikat, gusto ko rin ng ganong photos, yung aesthetic. Hindi ko personality yun. So, you work with what you have.
Yeah.
And that's what makes content great. Because no one is telling you who to be. No one is telling you to do this, do that, do this. Oh, dapat ito foolproof, gagana to. No, man. That's why yun ang forever advice ko to someone who wants to get into content. Don't let content dictate who you are. hindi yun ang masusunod. Hindi masusunod yung niche mo. Hindi masusunod yung gusto mong personality. No, masusunod ikaw. Ikaw, sino ka? Ano ang strengths mo? Ano ang weaknesses mo? Work on your strengths. You use content to emphasize your strengths.
Yeah.
And then slowly, malay mo nga naman, uy, di na ako masyadong camera shy.
Yeah.
O di malay mo nga naman, yung weaknesses mo, suddenly, nagagawa mo na silang strengths. But I think that's the one thing na parang, don't let content dictate who you are.
Yeah.
Ikaw. Sino ka? Anong ginagawa mo? Yung labas mo. Then you never know what can happen.
Yeah. And a final note on that, like if you feel may mga tao pa rin magsabi, wala po akong talent, maghanap ka ng talent. You know,
Oh my
yun ang
God,
kailangan mong
isipin
gawin.
mo lang may talent, bro.
If you're thinking that you don't have interesting content, do some interesting things.
So don't tell me wala kang talent. Don't tell me wala kang talent because imposibleng wala kang talent. I don't think God allowed na may makalusot dun sa creation niya na isang tao na, uy, huwag niyong bigyan ng kahit anong talent yan, ha? Ano yun? Dumaan ka lang.
Pinagdamot.
Hindi, ginawa ka, magpa 5 p.m. na, mga 4:55 ka ginawa, 5 minutes. Okay na to, Lord, hinabol ko lang. Hindi, di ba? I'm sure they were spent time on creating something that only you have or only a few of you have. It's just that you're not, feeling mo kasi hindi mo siya mapagkakakitaan. Because before naman talaga, in the olden times, hindi naman lahat profession eh. Hindi ako naniniwalang wala kang content-worthy stuff that you can post that people will be interested in. Yun lang mere fact na tatay ka eh. Ikaw, mere fact, tatay ka.
Bro, so wild.
So if you're a dad, doesn't half the population resonate with you or half the male population? Di ba? They immediately understand pag sinabi mong, puyat kayo? Lahat kayo? Oo nga, puyat ako. Puta. Di ba? Ako nga na hindi tatay. Alam ko, puyat ang tatay eh. Di ba? So, immediately they resonate with you. So that's not a talent. Di ba? That's where you are in life. Eh. Di ba? So, content mo yun. Di ba? Runner ka or whatever. You enjoy running. That's why I really nandun ako ngayon sa phase na I really enjoy content yung ibang tao. I really enjoy watching. I really enjoy seeing na sinisipagan nila. Hindi na sila nahihiya. They create content out of enjoyment. And then when I see them, uy, may brand deal na si ganyan na. May mga iba akong fina-follow na parang, it starts with organic content naman, tapos mapapanood mo, tapos uy, okay to. Then after all, makikita mo may brand na sila. Nakakatuwa.
Bro, ako nga rin. Alam mo, hindi naman sa pero minimessage ko rin. Pag may nakita ako magandang content, minimessage ko talaga. Na parang, kasi dyan ako nagsimula. Free, organic stuff. And then, my life right now revolves around it. So parang, I owe it to content. So parang, I also, pag nakakita ko ng mga content creators.
Anytime a content creator approaches me and asks me, Tito Mikey, paano mo nagawa to? Tito Mikey, paano mo nagawa to? Tito Mikey, napanood ko yung ganito mo, ginaya ko. Haters ko din, pare. Content creator ka, tas ayaw mong ginagaya ka. My gosh, haters ko yun, man. Yung nababalitaan ko, galit si ganyan kay ganyan. Bakit ginaya niya yung content? Isn't that the point? Isn't that the point? Kung bakit ka nagko-content? Isn't the point trying to show someone na masaya to?
Yeah, to create something beautiful that people want to do it for themselves.
It's because people want credit eh. Uy, credit mo naman ako, ginaya mo yung content ko. Come on, man. Alam mo naman sa sarili mo eh. Yeah. Now, when I see content, and I know it naman, alam mo naman sa sarili mo, magyabang ka kahit sa sarili mo. Kahit wag mo na ipagkalat. Alam mo sa sarili mo, akin tong content na to. Nakuha niya sa akin to.
Yeah.
And then, pag nilapitan ka niya in real life, Tito Mikey, napanood ko yung ginaya ko. Okay na yun. You don't have to tell the whole world na, uy, si Tito Mikey, ang galing. No, man, okay na yan. Just me seeing that this person is trying this out, whether he tags me or not, alam mo sa sarili mo yun.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to claim it. Parang, uy, okay, cool. Yeah. Nagaganito ka na rin.
Minsan nga kami ni Yani, pag meron talaga siya na follower na talagang ginagaya siya. Like for example, last week, let's say BTS, tas next week BTS. Mga ganong kopya talaga. Tapos parang pinag-usapan na lang namin na we gotta evolve. Kailangan dire-diretso tayo.
True.
Kasi wala na magagawang content yun.
True.
Hindi, parang nakaka-inspire tayo eh. So tuloy tayo.
They will be able to imitate. Again, maybe that's my thinking ko lang yon because I have so much things that I wanna do. I wanna create content. Magagaya mo yung basketball side ko. Pero kung hindi ka mahilig sa Lego, hindi mo magagaya yung Lego side ko. Magagaya mo yung running side ko. Pero kung hindi ka magbabasketball, so I think, again, it's because I was true to myself. I did the things that I love. You can imitate, but you really can't duplicate naman talaga eh. Bro, even when I see Tito ganyan, they call themselves Tito. Who am I to say, ako lang si Tito ah. Why to say that? Eh, may Tito Soto. Di ba? Yung ilan ang tito ko? Di ba? Tito. Lahat nga tito, di ba? Tatay ni CK, tawag ko tito. At the end of the day, hindi ko naman inangkin yung tito eh, di ba? But when people say, tito, ginagaya ka, tito din siya. Ano ngayon? Di ba? Ano ngayon? Hindi naman akin yung tito eh, di ba?
Yeah.
So, what you do though is, you work hard enough. Whatever that is synonymous to you. So whenever someone uses that, or someone imitates that, it's synonymous to you. But it's not, hindi ka galit na may gumaya.
You want the credit for it.
Yeah. One of the biggest quotes na narinig ko, which is a bar to me, si Pitbull, yung sinabi niya na parang, talk about making it in life, when you Google Pitbull, he comes first before the dog. Yun ang inangkin niya yung Pitbull, bro. Paano mo naunahan yung aso? Bro, pag ginugol mo yung, which tinry ko pare, ginugol ko, Pitbull. Siya yung lumabas, bro, hindi yung aso. Yun yung, wala ka na magagawa. Bro, you gotta put yourself in a position na wala na. Wala na. Anytime you use Pitbull,
Sabi mo sa Pitbull, ginaya mo si
ginaya
Pitbull.
mo yung Pitbull, di ba? Nauna ka pa dun sa aso. So parang ngayon, like even with skits, like there are skits that I do, di ba? Na ginagawa ko to, like yung buhat-buhat yung Pokemon na Lego ko, tas kay CK, yung tumitingin siya sa taas. Ginaya ko lang somewhere yun. I don't know. I forget where, man. Nakita ko sa internet with, I think, from abroad or from ano. Ginaya mo. At the end of the day, content is inspiration. Eh. Lahat naman tayo, you can't be creating content if you're not watching content. So if you're watching content, may inspiration ka. And then you apply it to yours. And then when people see it, uy, si Tito Mikey nagpauso niyan. Hindi ako yung nagpauso niyan, bro. Hindi ako yung nagpauso niyan. Hindi ako yung nagpauso niyan.
Yeah.
Diba? So again, one of the things din I guess part of the ecosystem yun. May gayahan talaga.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Awesome. Bro, an amazing conversation.
Thank you very much as
Again.
always. Next year ulit.
Solid catch up, solid lessons, and I hope a lot of people so happy with how this turned out.
Yes, sir.
We didn't plan for this, but really happy na. I think, I don't know, for some reason, a lot of people are open to this idea of content right now. More than ever.
Which
this
one?
year, content creation, mas open na yung mga tao.
Apat. Oh my
Bro,
gosh.
4 na taon na natin sinasabi to sa kanila.
Oh my gosh, man. Grabe,
4 na taon na. Pero
hindi mo
ngayon-
kailangan sumayaw para mag-content. Kung hindi ka magaling sumayaw, wag ka sumayaw.
Pero ngayon, open na sila. Kaya I think people are gonna appreciate this. But
Yeah,
again, bro, thank you so much for your time,
Oh,
your
man.
insights, and your wisdom.
Thank you very much. as
Maraming
always,
salamat
brother.
again.
Maraming
Next year
salamat,
ulit.
bro.
Next year ulit.
Abangan natin yung daddy content ni Alec.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
And
very
again,
much,
for everyone who's still here, thank you so much. I still have so much energy, but I know na marami kayo natutunan for this. Please share this on your socials. Tag us, Mikey Reyes and Alec Cuenca. And share this to as many people as you can. If you're on YouTube, make sure you click that subscribe button, which we're trying to reach 100,000 followers so that more people can more people can know more about our content. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys big time. My name is Alec Cuenca. Oh, yeah. All the links ni Tito Mikey, I'll put it down below. Check him out. But yeah, my name is Alec Cuenca. This is Small Talk, Small Conversations with huge impact. And I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.